Welcome to Eric Iwanye Talks. So on the active standby, we're going to talk about some of the elements, some of the pros and the cons. So on the scalability part, the active architecture is actually the best for scalability. Why am I saying this? So assuming you have 10 servers or 10 nodes on one side, and then on one side meaning the production side, and then you have another 10 nodes on your disaster recovery sites working in tandem together simultaneously. And for example, it's a festive season and you have more customers logging into your website or to your system. So you can just go and add others, maybe 5 on the other side, 4 on the other side, it doesn't matter the number. And so you're able to scale up your systems on the go without really affecting what your users are doing. And this is normally done at the back end. So this enables you to be more scalable, and also vice versa. So the festive season is off and you need to reduce your number of servers. You can just switch them off and you're able to scale down. So that's one of the advantages. For active standby, yes, you can scale, but you'll only be able to scale on one side. Maybe in your production or in your DR, you cannot do them simultaneously. So because the DR is more of a disaster recovery site. So as I said earlier, the difference between the active and the active standby, active and the active standby, is basically just reason to two: on your recovery objectives and your performance, where the active is very good on performance and the active standby is very good on recovery. The other thing we're going to talk about is the resources. So the active, the resources, you're able to like utilize your resources in a very balanced manner. So for example, you can take 50% of your load in one side and 50% of your load on another side. But based on that, so if for example you had 10 machines and another side you have 10 machines on the active, both doing 50%, it could be probably you are underutilizing your number of servers and nodes. So it's not the best of the best. As you look at the active standby, if you're utilizing all your machines in the DR or in your production, and then the others just keeping quiet waiting, of course, again, it's not the best of the best. But again, if you look at it, more of the resource utilization, the more of balance, because at the end of the day is more of wastage, because one day in your active setup, your machines can go down, so you need to fail over and you need machines to be ready for you to scale up on the other side. So it's more of a mix and match on the terms of the resources and in terms of the cost, because at the end of the day, you never know where the failure might be in spite of all of them. But from a resource point of view, I look at active having a better, or rather it's more advantageous than the active standby.